can spend years building the life you were supposed to want and still feel nothing when you finally get close to it. The career looks respectable. The relationship makes sense. The house, income, or recognition represents everything you once believed success should look like. But instead of feeling more alive, you feel strangely absent from your own life. So you assume something is wrong with you. Maybe you're ungrateful. Maybe you've become lazy. Maybe you're sabotaging yourself because you're afraid of success. But there is another possibility. You may be working toward a life that you learned to admire before you ever had the opportunity to decide whether you wanted it. By the end of this video, you may be able to distinguish between a goal that frightens you because it matters and a goal that drains you because it was never truly yours. Most of our earliest ambitions do not begin as conscious decisions. They begin as observations. You notice which achievements earn approval. You hear adults describe certain careers as secure and others as irresponsible. You learn what money means inside your family. You discover which version of you creates the least conflict. Nobody has to sit you down and assign your future. The instructions can arrive through a disappointed expression, a comparison with someone else, or the sudden warmth you receive when you perform well. Gradually, you begin constructing an image of the person you are supposed to become. That image may be intelligent, successful, useful, and admired. It may also have very little connection to what makes you feel engaged. Years later, the inherited image begins speaking in your own voice. I want a successful career. I want people to respect me. I want financial freedom. I want the perfect relationship. None of these desires is automatically false. The problem is that we rarely examine what we mean by them. Do you want the work involved in that career, or the approval you imagine the title will create? Do you want to build a business, or do you want the freedom, status, or escape that the word entrepreneur represents? Do you want that relationship, or do you want the evidence that you are finally lovable? Sometimes we do not desire the goal. We desire the emotional verdict we believe the goal will deliver. This is where the pattern becomes confusing. You can be highly motivated by the fantasy and deeply resistant to the daily reality. You love imagining the finished book, but avoid writing. You dream about owning a business, but feel no curiosity about serving customers. You want the impressive position, but feel depleted by the work required to maintain it. From the outside, this resembles self-sabotage. But self-sabotage is not the only explanation. Part of you may be resisting because the daily life attached to the goal does not fit you. Imagine someone who has spent 10 years trying to climb professionally. Every promotion initially feels important. It proves that the sacrifices meant something. But each new position moves her farther from the work she once enjoyed and deeper into responsibilities she never wanted. She continues because stopping would create a painful question. If this is not my path, what were the last 10 years for? So she works harder, not because the future excites her, but because questioning it would threaten the story that organized her past. This is one reason people remain loyal to goals that make them miserable. The goal has become more than a destination. It has become evidence that their previous decisions were correct. Changing direction would not only alter the future, it would force them to reinterpret the past. But staying also carries a cost. You begin treating your lack of enthusiasm as a defect. You search for discipline systems. You consume motivation. You punish yourself for not wanting something strongly enough. You may eventually achieve the goal and discover that the emptiness did not disappear. It became hard to explain. This does not mean you should abandon every goal that becomes difficult. Meaningful goals often include boredom, repetition, uncertainty, and sacrifice. You cannot identify an authentic direction by asking whether every part feels good. A better question is whether the difficulty feels connected to something you consciously value. There is a difference between being tired from building something meaningful and being depleted from maintaining an identity. One type of exhaustion asks for recovery. The other asks for honesty. To explore the difference, remove the audience from your imagination. Imagine nobody would ever know you achieved the goal. There would be no announcement, no title, no admiration, no opportunity to prove anyone wrong. Would you still want the daily life that comes with it? Not the final image. The ordinary Tuesday, the schedule, the responsibilities, the conversations, the repeated work. If the answer is no, do not immediately abandon the goal. Ask what you were hoping it would give you emotionally. Security? Permission? Belonging? Recognition? Proof that you did not waste your potential? The emotional need may be real even when the chosen vehicle is wrong. You may genuinely need greater freedom without needing the specific business you imagined. You may want meaningful connection without wanting the relationship you are trying to preserve. You may want creative expression without needing to become publicly famous. Separating the need from the vehicle gives you more than one possible future. The challenge is that inherited expectations can feel so familiar that they become difficult to distinguish from personality. Two people may pursue the same goal for entirely different reasons. One may be expressing a natural strength. Another may be seeking approval. A third may be obeying an identity created long before adulthood. If you want to explore the patterns, strengths, and internal tensions that may be showing up specifically in your life, I created a personalized self-discovery map using your birth date as a symbolic framework. It is not a diagnosis or a prediction. It is a reflection tool designed to help you examine recurring themes and ask more personal questions about your direction. You can find it through the link below. You do not have to destroy your current life to begin questioning it. You only have to stop treating every inherited expectation as a permanent instruction, because the life that looks correct from the outside can still be wrong for the person living inside it. And if you want to understand where those instructions began, look at the rules you learned before you were old enough to question them.